But yeah,
Yeah.
that's a whole different. That's a whole different. Oh, let's get into it. Welcome back, part two.
What it
P2.
do?
What it do? You got Alamo the Prez. You know what I'm saying,
You
Mister
already?
Mi- Mister Mister himself. I ain't never had no sexual relationships with no woman.
No porn star, baby. No porn star. Yeah.
I ain't never had sexual relationship with Monica Lewinsky.
No porn stars, you know. Straight up, man.
Man, we got a good one for y'all, man. We're gonna start this show off because we were just chatting about it, man. Let's start the show off correctly, man. Man of the year. Man of the This is the definition of a hot nigga summer.
Mm-hmm.
This is the
Mm-hmm.
definition. This is when you say hot nigga summer, when you say, yo, I'm trying to be I'm trying to get right, I'm trying to be a player.
Yeah.
You need his picture on the wall.
Yeah.
His picture on the wall so you can understand how to
Yeah.
move when you move it. You
Yeah.
feel?
Yeah.
NBA players, NBA, NFL, whatever. All of you niggas out there trying to get married with them high ass salaries you got, you need to have his picture on the wall. So every time you're about to do something dumb, got him, he lets you know. His name is Mr. Archie Free. I want to say if that's right, Archie Free. Something Hammond. How you say that? How you say that?
Hammock.
It's something with something.
Hammock. Okay. Okay,
Let me
brother.
say Archie Free, Hackerman,
Hackerman. Hackerman.
whatever his name is.
Hackerman.
Listen, you need to have him. He was the soccer player whose wife divorced him, and she wanted half of everything.
Mm-hmm.
Everything,
Everything.
She wanted everything.
Everything.
But he had a plan. His plan was, well, everything's in my mom's name. Sports cars,
Yeah.
clothing.
I got everything in my mama's name. And not so far. I got a quarter tank of gas in my new E-Class.
I'm saying my son put everything in his mom's name before they even got married. So he had to ask his mom for everything, right? So she goes for the divorce and finds out he don't own shit. He actually owns 20% of his salary, which is only $100,000.
You want that? You can have that.
Right? But here's the thing.
What's
This is
the
where the
kicker?
player, this is where
What
the
is the kicker?
this is where the player becomes the master player, right?
Where's the kicker?
Right. Here's the kicker. Right? She's a model. Oh my God. And she was making over $20 million.
She sure was banging.
Oh, she was banging. So guess what happens when he only has 2 million to his name and she has 20 million?
What's that?
Oh, the courts deemed that she makes more money than him. So in a divorce, she has to pay him. She has to take care of this man. So not only do he keep all his money, he also takes her money.
Her money too. So what happens when a woman's fed up? I gotta find a man.
Time ago.
Ain't nothing you can do about it. Yeah, no lie. That was a player. And you know he do get man of the year, just like I get man of the year. You get man of the year. You know what I mean?
No, man.
Yo, I'm saying player. I get man of the year.
I think he get the man of the decade, man. I think he get man of the decade, bro. Pause. How they be doing in the magazines with the most handsomest people all I think he get man of the decade. I think for that one reason, only for that one reason. That was the cleanest move you could ever do.
Yeah, because you know what? The bitch is gonna do it to you. The shorty is gonna do it to him.
This is why I like the move. I like the move because I'm pretty sure he talked to her about a fucking prenup, and she was all against it. No. Yo,
but
you don't trust me. If you don't think we're gonna be together forever, then F you.
Yo, but let me ask you something. Like, you his wife. Yo, I know females pocket watch.
Yeah.
You wasn't pocket watching that man. Like, yo, check this out.
She couldn't. The mom was bro, the one thing that women have is women's intuition. So the mom probably already knew how she was coming when she was moving. Yo, she not the one for you. He like, Ma, I love her. She like, all right.
You know, he was a mama's boy. You know your mom. You know niggas always deal with their moms.
Mama boys. That's all the mama boys, the ones who really love their mama, who up under their mama titty still talking about my mama the best.
That was me. That was me.
That's good. That's good.
That was me.
Good people them.
Yo, I fulfilled everything she told me to go do. So, that was me. I was a mama's boy, but I also was a street boy too. So, and that shit that he did with streets. Like whoever put that shit in his mind to do some shit like that. And man, he was a genius.
His accountant is laughing right now. Super crazy right now.
He's a genius. He's a genius. But what happens when they do that 50 Cent shit that niggas was doing? Like, yo, nah, 50 got money. Niggas over here claiming that they bankrupt and making niggas have to come out there and pay. Because somewhere down the line, I think she's gonna get a private investigator because her money is being fucked with. A private investigator, and they're gonna make it's gonna be some funny shit behind that. But you can't sue that lady because that's her money.
You can't.
You can't sue her. She has nothing to do with
it. Listen. The only way the court will overturn that judgment, right, is if she could and what she should have proven, what she didn't. She should have proven that he transferred that money into his mom's account prior to the divorce being settled. So like days before, months before the divorce, like
he would have to do that. He would have had to do that. Jay, I think he did that. He probably already planned that shit, and that's what that was.
So for her, no matter even if the mom would go okay and sign all the money back over to him, it doesn't matter anymore because it will have to show the negligence. It will have to be prior to their like a year during their argument or something like that. He transferred all his assets to his mom.
But
you know what I'm saying?
But if he does that and he bounces back out and he opting out to take his money back, now she's gonna have a lawyer that was saying that was premeditated, that he premeditated this situation, and then that's her defense. That could be her defense. She might win that shit, and he might lose.
This is not This is not an ongoing situation. Oh no, she already lost. She already lost.
Son, didn't Shorty just had lost with this dude?
Who?
And she bringing him back inside the court. Johnny Depp. Didn't Shorty lost with Johnny Depp?
What Johnny Depp is right.
And that was a money defense.
No.
Johnny bringing that shit right back in court.
Johnny Depp is different because it's not a divorce. It's not a divorce hearing. Johnny Depp is a defamation of character.
Exactly. So that's what I'm saying. But it was about money. So it could get reopened right back all over.
Nah.
I believe so.
So what you thinking of, right? So the Johnny Depp case, right? Yes, it is about money. She wants money, right? Right? But she's suing him for defamation of character, which means like somewhere publicly he
shitted on her name. Or he did on her name.
Now in a divorce settlement, right? Once the judge says he hits that gavel and go, I in favor of the plaintiff, right? That's it.
But with a divorce, period, that's plain divorce. But I'm talking about money. Money is coming. That's a civil suit, bro. That's a civil suit that she can reopen back and say, yo, bro, this man had money all the time. He put that shit inside of another account. That's what's getting ready to happen to this dude. I just told you the game. Once Shorty find out what was the truth about that shit, and once Wack open it up and let it out, let it go, let that money go, she got to still get paid regardless of the factor, bro.
Nope.
Hell yeah, bro.
Now,
still in debt.
Now, what she could do,
is still in debt.
What she could do, right? It's no longer a divorce proceeding, right? What she could do is probably sue him, right, for a certain. I don't know what the suit would be, but she can sue him
and
for
get the
money for money's lost
Exactly.
Laws due to fabrication of evidence or something.
Exactly. And then they might have you try to make this lady look like a fool, and this lady know all along what she was talking about. This nigga has money. You mean to tell me she gonna marry a person and could have been with him for 2 years, 3 years, and know he's like a famous star on the soccer, and he's only getting 100,000?
Yeah.
Get the fuck out of here. Hell no. It's impossible.
And the crazy thing is when they brought up the evidence, they said that he always had the money in his mom's name.
Cause he's a mama's boy.
Yo, he said the first thing first when he first got signed, he put all the money into his mom's name. He lived off a minimum wage.
So okay, now you know what we do? We don't take the case to him. We take the case to the mother. We go sue the mother because now he's still there considered a minor. She gotta have trustee. She gotta have trustee over his money.
You are tripping.
Why do she have to have trustee over his money, bro? And he's a grown ass man.
Listen. He could say she's
what?
She's his. It don't even matter. Tell you the truth. It don't really matter. They can't do nothing about it. It does not matter who he appoints the money to. It doesn't. He could have appointed it to his cat.
No.
He could have appointed money to his cat.
So then you are responsible for that other person. If his money is going through all of that, everything, watch as long. If they say she lost the case right now,
she lost it.
Now watch they reopen that shit right back up, and it's gonna be on a civil suit and somewhere in hell. They're gonna be fighting for that money because she's not gonna let her bread. She's not gonna let her bread go. I know that for a fact. That
no woman would.
This nigga is a superstar too, and he's in there, and I'm gonna pay him bread. It's gonna be a big fight, bro. It's gonna be.
There was another. So I was hearing. There was another thing in Hollywood with one of these situations, right? And it's crazy, bro. Shorty name is Marcella Gibbons. I think Marcel Gibbons, Morales Gibbons. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I'm a little bit with it.
So she goes ahead and so she gets divorced with her longtime husband, right? Takes his bread, right? Then gets married to this new white guy, right?
Yeah.
The white guy then adopts the black guy's kids, right? Changes the last names of his. She forces him and wants him to pay child support.
Now, you know how the government goes, the city, the state goes. If you with that person, and you are now liable for the next man kids. If you marry that person and went in there, that's not the next man kids no more.
He adopted them.
You filing taxes on them kids. You the one that is their father now. Now she can take you to court for child support because
he legally adopted them.
Yeah.
Legally, like they went to court, signed over the document. Them kids is his.
Exactly. So you gotta pay. Ain't no support for that.
Here's my question to you. One, is Shorty foul?
Is she foul for doing that? I would say the bitch is wrong. I'll say she's super foul. But you didn't put your feet in those shoes. You didn't put your feet in those shoes, so you gotta live up to those shoes. So I would say,
I just want to call her out. I really want to call out the baby father, but I really want like that. You know how disrespectful you gotta be to let it, because the nigga still has the kid's life. So how would you go around and just allow this nigga to go adopt your kids? Like how? Like
evidently before he went in to go adopt the kids and the father's alive. Listen, the father's alive. He have to have permission from the father too.
You know what I think happened though? You know what I think happened? I think she might have went to him because he was paying bread, of course, because he was an actor himself. I think she went to him and said, "You want all of this to stop? You want me to stop? Come, you got to sign these kids over to him." And
nah, bro. Sometimes you got some bastard ass niggas. Sometimes you got
no. If you look at the story, no. He was in
that man, yo, let me tell you something.
She divorced him. She took half of his bread and made him do spousal support with the kids. Do the same thing, child support, right? And then she got remarried.
And then she divorced that nigga and he had to pay child support?
No. The nigga she married, again, right? The new marriage, right, allowed the nigga to adopt her kids.
Yeah.
I think it's one. She allowed the youngest daughter.
Yeah.
Right? She allowed him to adopt them and change the last name to his.
Yeah. Now you put your feet in your mouth, bro. You put your feet in your mouth. Like, yo, homie, like, no lie, you got people out there that do weird shit, man. Yo, he did that. Yo, when you say, yo, wait, hold on, B. Who kids is this? This man kid? Yo, you gotta feed them. Just like when Duke came in there and nigga came in there and the lady had all those kids and he went in there and took his kid out. He said, yo, I'm gonna take them. Come on, we're gonna go out. He took his kid out and bought hamburger.
I remember that shit.
And then what the little kid said, yo, I got brothers and sisters in there. That shit hurted that man hard. He went and bought everybody hamburgers in that. That nigga was saying to himself, nigga, I'm not their father.
I told my son tell me that shit. I got brothers and sisters there. I'm like, all right, so you want to eat what they eat, or you want to eat what I'm gonna get you?
Yo, let me tell you something.
What the fuck they getting? Because I don't give a shit.
Yo, exactly. But you know for a fact your situation and shit like that. You also take care of that other person. See, like, yo, I ain't gonna just do that. Niggas got hearts, bro.
I know. So my thing is, like, I'm a stepdad, right? I play that role very well, right? But I was never gonna go to this man and tell him, like, yo, because I'm marrying his ex-wife, I think the kid should have my last. Like, you know how dumb that sounds?
Yo, but it sounds dumb. But what if they cool like that?
Nah.
What if you got the Derrick Rose? What if you got the Derrick Rose?
What's that?
The Derrick Rose got his wife living with him, and then he got his baby mama, his ex-wife. They cool. They like this. They best friends.
Fine. But take it right. The only way I would see that like that happens, like, that's like if you marry a shorty and like father like really nowhere to be around. Like the father, she can't find him. The baby got a last name, like, you know what I'm saying? And he's like, yo, I accept responsibility for the kid. I could accept that part.
Yeah, that's some sucker shit for a male though. To let niggas take your name off of your seed, off of your product and shit, and you still alive, bro. Like that's a.
But here's the shit. This is why I knew how I feel like she fucked up, right? Because the kid, the two oldest, had the father's name first, right? And when they split up, for her own purposes, because you know women are angry and stupid, she goes and changes the kid's last name to her. So you know how petty that was? Like, so you so mad to you not man for the last 10 years now, and now you want to change the kid's last name.
Maybe not. Maybe she was smart. Maybe sometimes he even know, yo, son, you're gonna do a better life, you're gonna do you. My kids gonna always be on the road. I know they my kids and all that shit. You can leave that man that get it. Now he signed off his last name and he's a superstar and all of that other shit. Anything he owns and anything happens to him, it goes to the other kids that's not their kids, not his kids. So now they got totally right. Even if they got kids, they still got to get a part or a piece of it. So that's a smart thing. She made sure her kids had insurance. You understand what I mean? Like, how you think Lala got Carmelo Anthony and all of these niggas? She was looking for insurance for her kids. They out there, yo, son. Anything happen?
Is it all her kids by Carmelo?
Huh?
Is it all her kids by Carmelo?
She only got one kid, and that's Carmelo's son.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, you understand what I'm saying? So people know to pick and choose. Why would you go out there and go and pick a broke nigga nowadays and shit like that? And your situation is fucked up.
That's facts.
You know what I mean? So them niggas going out there for the gold, for the gusto. Let me get that. I'm gonna see this motherfucker. Yo, I'm gonna make sure to call them pop from our first date and then and all that other shit. And
I love being a broke nigga because I know plenty of broke niggas that seated up a lot of these famous bitches. You know, yeah. Oh, you thought you was gonna have a hot girl summer. 9 months later, bitch.
You fucked up.
You want to be a hot girl.
Then you got life. You got life insurance now because you got to stay with these kids for the rest of your life. So all your summers is fucked up. You done went through 6 summers. Went some Jay-Z shit. Yeah, summer.
You got 18 of them things.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm crazy though. I like shout out to him for, first of all, I don't even know if I don't want to say that. Let me change that. I can't even say for stepping up because the father was still there. He just a dickhead, bro. Because I'm trying to figure like a good way to say like, yeah, yo, like, you know what I'm saying? Although she fucked you over, bro, like good shit, like you meant well. Nah, you was just a dickhead. You was in love. You was in love with the Coco, got hit up with the yo-yo, and now you on the string.
But yo, shit like that be happening. You Hollywood, man. When you Hollywood, then everybody then fucked each other person or had a seed by, each other person. That shit is worse than in the streets.
Yep.
You know what I mean? I ain't seen yo, son, you fucking with that shorty and my son just fuck with her and everybody just fuck with her. You something like that. That's what niggas is doing, like right there and on that mark. But man of the year to me, it would be, even though the nigga wasn't around me, I would say my dad. You know what I mean? Man of the year it was because he had me, bro, and I came out good. So that's real good.
Pat yourself on the back, my guy. I see you.
So
he said he had me, and I'm great. So you know what I'm saying.
You know what I mean?
He gotta be a good guy. He gotta be a good guy.
That's the man of the year and shit like that, man. And man of the year is like we also take care our team, man. We also take care of our show, man, and shit like that. And
I'm not so I called him the man of the year, right? I didn't want to give him like I mean like hot boy, like when I talk about hot male summer, like whatever you want to call it, whatever them call it, them they're calling it hot girl summer, whatever you want to call it, right? Hot summer, whatever. That's he gets that title, like man of the year.
Yeah,
hate for that title.
So
I'm father of man of the year, something because that's a whole different chapter.
Yeah, but if you think he should get on the fireman, the book of the fireman, now he got to go put some muscles on and he got to go.
He got to do it.
He got to go at the GQ magazine on the front of that.
And he got to do it at the bunny ranch. He got to do it at the bunny ranch, laughing at her like that. You got to.
Yeah, you trying to get that. You trying to get that man killed. You trying to get his mama killed, not him killed. You trying to get his mama killed. Once something happened to his mama, he get his money back, right?
Yes, sir.
So you trying to get his mama hurt, but that was some smart shit though. A lot of people, that's some shit you gotta take out of his page because
a lot rappers
only made it.
Rappers, I think rappers, NBA players, football players, all of y'all high profile people. That's a page for you. That's a page that you should have read. You know what I'm saying? You should have read, and that's another thing where they say don't let women be pocket watching.
Mm-hmm.
Don't ever tell your woman. Don't ever tell your woman your finances.
Yo, but let me ask you something though. That shit was kind of wicked though. How long that she went through where he's going out to eat, and they going out and eating drinks, or he want to go buy something, because he got to ask his mother before he got to get.
But here's the thing, right? He never told her, right? He never told her. Like his mom controls the show, right? So before they even went out and all of this, he was probably like, hold on, he go take a call. Ma, set it up. Ma go set it up and all of that shit. But she never sees it. She just think it's him. She thinks it's him, but it's really Mom Dukes on the other end pulling strings. Right? It's a crazy reality. But when I heard it, I was like,
yo,
that's smart.
When that shit first happened and all of that, and she was figuring out why is every time he's calling his mother on the phone and he's asking her for something, or she got to give him something.
She probably thought Mama's boy.
She didn't sit down there and then talk to him and be like, yo, babe, you ain't got no money. Yo, why is it? And I know she know he's a sports player. You know whoever he's top star. Yo, you ain't got no money. As soon as she found out the first time,
she was out.
Exactly.
But here was the thing that he did though, right? He gave his mom 80%. Right? And I guess because they must have been poor growing up, he realized 20% for me is way more than enough. Right? It's way more. And like, not to say 20% was like $1,000. 20 his 20% was like $5 million. You know what I'm saying? 5-6 million. Right? But her bread she was making much more. So when on trips and shit, he really didn't care because he can buy her the Range Rover. He could buy her all that shit, right?
All that shit, yeah.
All that shit because he could just ask his mom, like, yo, mom, I want to go. Boom, give it to her, give. On her end, she's spending her cash, but he still got his 20%.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, that's super duper dope, man. That's super duper dope.
That is.
You know, like, yo, man. And then, yo, did the man have kids with her? No.
And realistically, she would have had to give up the kids because she's a model. That's a provocative nature. She couldn't have them kids anyway.
Maybe not. Maybe not.
A lot of it today's industry.
It depending on what she's modeling for. If she's modeling clothes,
lingerie model.
So they keep their kids. Everybody have their kids. She go get her new man and shit like that. If she didn't even have one already now, and that would have been a situation. You got a nanny for that. She paid for a nanny to hold her kid down.
You know what would be a crazy storyline, bro? Would be she was cheating and had another nigga on the side. Figured nigga worked. Nigga worked too much. Don't want to. I'm just giving a storyline. I don't know the whole story, right? She get this little, so she tried to take son on the side, and she tried to divorce him, take half his bread, so they can live rich and find out. Oh, y'all more broke than ever.
It could be that. It could be that, man.
That's broke. Y'all more broke than what you started off with.
Yeah, it could be that. It's this movie on Netflix. You gotta watch.
How to Get Rich?
Nah, it's about a dude. It's a true story. Everything they showing you replay of everything that had happened. Son is a soccer player. Niggas came up there and killed that, and they wanted to know if the wifey set him up and all of that. I forgot the name of. Once I get the name, I'm gonna text it to you and shit like that. That shit is a fire movie, son. And it's not even like a movie. They talking about what happened. He was a star, huh?
Docu-series.
Yeah, that's what you call that. Yeah, that shit was that shit. Yo, that shit was real crazy. And she walked around like nothing had happened. And they were saying that she was a singer too. Shorty was a singer and shit. And he had a wife and he ended up messing with the singer. And the whole shit was over affair shit. They thought the wife did it, the ex-wife did it, and they thought she did it. And nobody still know why they killed her. Yeah, that shit is crazy, son. The shit is crazy. How all that shit was out and planned out, how they went up in the crib, took that nigga up out of the crib, shot him up in the crib and all that shit and didn't shoot nobody. And the house had like 5 to 6 people in there. They just went to him.
That sound like that Pop Smoke shit.
Yeah, they just went to him.
Sound like Pop Smoke shit.
And his kids was in there too when they did that shit. The mother was still alive. his mother was still alive, she was out there flipping. She was like, yo, I know that lady had something to do with it. His other girlfriend. Her mother was in there, his friends, and his kids. She was like, I know they had something to do with it.
That sounds too specific to run in the house with all of the witnesses there, and you man. And here's the crazy part: how can none of them tell who the fuck? Like no kind of clothing, no nothing that you could tell.
They was making up stories, telling the cops all different kind of stories
because they know the people who killed them the first time could come back.
No, two different gang members got arrested for that shit, and some of them are still locked up, and they didn't have nothing to do with that shit. That shit is crazy. That's just amazing.
I see that.
Yeah, that shit is crazy. Like, yo, his mom's right now. His father died fighting for that shit. He had cards, all of that shit. Shorty had it. He went right back over there. He sent some niggas over there, his friends and shit. He got all his shit back from that bitch. Son, it's crazy. That shit is crazy, man.
All right, so since you got me with one, right? That love story shit, right? I'll put you on the one. I don't know the name of it right now, but basically the show was about like some white guy who got convicted for like rape and murder. Small town. He got convicted for rape and murder, right? He beat the system. Found out it wasn't him. It was somebody else who did it after spending like 15 years in jail, right?
Wow.
He got out, sued the city. They owed him 100, I think like 100 and some change mil, right? But here's the problem. It would have bankrupted the town. So, right, it's crazy, right? So the DA, the prosecutor, all of them, the judges, everybody got together and locked him and his brother up again.
What's good?
I forgot what it was called. What's good? They locked him up again, right?
Yeah.
And now they in court for another supposed rape and murder. They never did. And right now, to this day, they stop fighting for that shit to get free.
To get free. Wow.
But it's bro, it's a crazy series, bro. Like when you watch it, bro.
What's good?
That's crazy.
What's good, Mike? Yeah.
Mike, that series, I forgot what it was called, bro. But the series was so good, bro. I was like, that's crazy how the government could really do something like that, like set you up.
They go trick that whole shit, man. You know, I had wanted to say something about yesterday shit, like that little boy, man, that's sitting up in the hospital, bro.
Oh yeah, right.
What's the name? Gunshot.
Praise high.
Yeah, man.
Man.
You know what I mean? Sometimes, some racism and all of that shit, and even not just racism. I say,
getting off, by the way.
Of nervousness of people and shit like that.
It was racism, but he's getting off.
Nah, bro, because if he do, you know, like always, man, he's gonna have this fake little walk around here, man.
Yeah.
You know what's an illness? Fear. Fear is an illness. You know, fear is a big illness, man. Yes, sir. See, you know, fear, and that's what
I need the government to clarify stand your ground. They need to have a clear definition of stand your ground. Because here's the problem with stand your ground. States that have stand your ground, like New York don't have a stand your ground. New Jersey doesn't have a stand. Florida has a stand your ground. Like most of the southern states, have their stand your ground. The problem with it is it's so vague.
Yeah.
That it allows people to do that. Guy can use stand your ground rule because the young man knocked on his door, which he took as a threat. As a threat, he is allowed to shoot.
Let me tell you something, but not as a threat. You didn't have to open up the door to shoot. I know in the P's in the projects, when you knock on somebody's door, they talk through the door before they even come in. He could have had the gun there. Yeah, if he got kicking on his door, then that's what he does. But when somebody's ringing the bell and you can't see them, you don't have to open up the door. You could have talked through the door, yo, like, yo, what is going on? Yo, who is this? Who is this? And the man say, this is you. No, you got the wrong house. And he's constantly keep doing that. Mm-hmm. Now you have the right to defend yourself. You know what I'm saying? And this has been, that's where your stand your grounds comes in. Stand your grounds comes in that way. Don't just take it upon yourself and say just because and just like he said, it could have been a delivery person. It could have been anybody right there knocking on the door.
Yeah, Mike, at that point, Mike. But here's the thing, bro. Here's the thing, right? In states like that, right? You gotta remember who's the majority. You gotta also understand that when they say stand your ground over there, they're not talking specific. They're not talking white on white. They're not talking. Hey, this is gonna be a death of a white on white person. This is. They may stand your ground for this kind of case. For something for this at this magnitude.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. So like George Floyd, not George Floyd, who was son with the Skittles. My same thing.
You're talking about, I know this
faggot
Martin.
Yeah. This faggot who shot him. The I'm sorry for calling him faggot on here. I'm sorry because I know
they
but right. This punk who shot him. Stand your ground rule is for those cases right there. We all know damn well that Trayvon Martin didn't go attack this kid, didn't go attack this guy.
Or followed him.
We knew damn well he followed Trayvon Martin and got out his car and act like a police officer, but they used the stand your ground rule, and that's how he got off.
Yo, it's just that to me, it's more freely for certain people to get away with certain kind of crimes.
Oh yeah.
And it's not freely for us. But then you know, sometimes you might have to try it to see if you're gonna get off of it. Because everybody else in the town is
but there is more black people locked up in Florida than there is that kind. Right? So here's my question. If your ground was an option for us, it wouldn't be that many people in there.
But you know what? How do you make it easier for you? You will never have a community for you to do that same shit. You understand what I mean? Because they put them inside of your community and they put them around your community, so now it blends in. If you do anything to any one of them or anything, they got protected. They pay more insurance.
There goes
Zimmerman, yeah. They pay more insurance on their shit than anything. Yo, they're gonna go forward and go spend $5,000-$6,000 for an apartment. Don't you know that shit comes with security? Don't you know that shit comes with police in it? It comes with all type of shit, bro.
I'm gonna tell you something else that most people didn't know about the George Zimmerman case. Did you know that that man was volunteering with the police?
Mm-hmm.
Most people don't know that. Most people don't know
he was a fake cop, bro.
Yeah, the reason why the cops were letting him go was because he was a familiar face to them. After that, bro,
a neighborhood watch nigga. He was a neighborhood watch nigga. He had license to carry, and plus he went to school to try to become a police officer. So he did all that.
I ain't gonna hold you. I know I'm fat still, but bro, I ain't gonna hold you since I quit cigarettes, bro. I'm feeling like a little.
You're not winded, but
I feel like I'm getting like a little shit. Like, yo, stop playing with me. I might be just fat, though. Might just be the case.
Anybody that sees these kind of cases and see this shit, I'm be walking off like you can't take that shit to nowhere. You can't take it to the bigger, higher courts, the civil courts, and all that, because civil justice leaders ain't trying to hear that shit. They ain't trying to work with you, and then it costs money to fight these people, bro. If everybody take a chance out to try to put their shit together and narrate and say we getting one like how the Jews do. They got one big ass lawyer, or 2 different, 3 or 4 different kind of big ass lawyers, super lawyers.
Yep.
Ain't none of us black people got no fucking super lawyers. We got all pro bono lawyers that shit's gonna help out and try to help out. Then we got fucking Al Sharpton and all of these fake ass niggas that comes up here and try to make a lot of shit worse because we still not getting no progress out of this shit. Yep. We talking and talking. Yo, it's times that you not a snitch. If you need help from these dudes and all this shit, niggas look at you and laugh at you. You know what I'm saying? Yo, son, take care of what you gotta take care of. Or you take care, you gotta take care. Take care of what?
Help me.
So help me. You looking for now I got two shit. You didn't murder somebody, did whatever you did to the niggas and whatever, and you out on your ass. You out on your ass. So regardless of the factor, bro, these people see us in a different light. And you know why? That's neat. That's the news. That's the TV. They only put up shit that's niggerish. Yep. If it ain't niggerish, it ain't going on the news. No. You know what I mean? Somebody got to get shot 5 times on the block. Or you got to be a massive shooting. Niggas can't go to parties and have fun in the Sweet 16 and shit like that. You keep showing that shit in the news and all that. You making these people like, yo, these people savages.
We become savages in their eyes.
Yeah. So you promote them.
Then you start hearing the music and then you associate the music with the color. And the music goes to the color. Now it's to certain action they do. Why they pants sagging? That must just be a black thing. Oh, why they like riding with the big rim? Oh, that's just a black thing. That's a southern thing. But you convince that it's black people only who like shit like this. It's crazy. Mississippi just had a real back in the day. They had 2 cases. One, a guy got hung. Right? They got 3 cases. I mean, so one guy got hung. Right? One a non-melanin person got out his car, shot a little black kid. I think he was like 14. They arrested him and then let him go and drop all the charges, stand your ground. Right? And then there was another case where the police, I don't know if it was Mississippi or it was around that area, but the police said that this guy drowned, but in his autopsy, you can see that he was severely beaten, like eyes bulged out, all kind. Bro, that's all southern states.
Yo, like what was this at in Atlanta, Georgia? Nigga had a fucking they had talking about the motherfucking nigga was locked up in jail. They put this nigga inside the jail cell with nothing but infested with bed bugs. And I died off of that shit.
I still, me personally, you gotta prove that to me because I ain't never heard dying from bed bugs. I never heard somebody dying from bed bugs. Bed bugs make your skin itch. So I want to know how he died. What got infected?
Do you know what bed bugs do? Bed bugs suck your blood, son. They suck your blood. And also they like ticks. You can get diseases from them niggas eating on you. And if he had a whole bunch of those shits just eating on him, when the autopsy showed this nigga had mad stings, bites from the bed bugs. Word, bro. Them shits attacked him. They locked that man in there. That means all those shits was crawling all over the walls, all over some creepy shit, bro.
That means not only his room, that means every place
in that cell.
Not even in that cell, every place there, because although they do from furniture to furniture, they can't fall. So that means that whole whatever was down there, it's probably infested with them things.
His parents and them going up for a lawsuit right now for that shit. Right now, bro.
That's crazy.
Right now, son.
That's crazy. You got all that shit. You die from bed bugs.
Bed bugs. Those shits eat you up, son. They when you be scratching, think you scratching, and you look on the arm, this shit sucking blood out of you. Blood suckers, little vampires. Man, yo, check this out, man. Rules of life, man. What you think about some rules of life? What niggas should be trying to do, man, in life, man, today?
Rules of life, man. Following. I say one rule of life, man.
Hit me with it.
Believe the person that tells you who they are the first time. Stop trying to give these niggas the benefit of the doubt. The first time a nigga tell you he about that He about that. I know you always go, some niggas is not like that, or these niggas just not. Nah, take niggas for you say you like that. Cool. You show me some actions that you like how you are. I don't give a fuck if I was right or not. I'm always right.
Exactly.
Yeah, take you for it, nigga. Fuck out of here.
Exactly. I say rules of life. Rules of life is like respecting your life and respecting your words of wisdom and respecting other people too. You know what I mean? And trying to have longevity with it. And it's like a key, man. I see it like a key. It's like a key. You know, you open up certain doors and not them nori doors and none of that bullshit doors and all of that other shit. I'm talking about doors of life, like growing up. You know, I think life should have some rules, and I know it do have rules on it, but nobody applies by them. Nobody applies by them, and I think that's the whole shit of me with rules of life is like nobody applies by them, and it should be applied by rules, man.
A couple of rules I live by, man. Is one I live by. I live by. Always be kind. I know niggas say the kind niggas never finish first. That's fine with me. I don't fuck where I finish at. Tell you the truth, it's like, bro, this shit is a marathon. It's not a sprint, bro. You could say you finish first, but you could also die first.
Die first, exactly.
So it's not a marathon, bro. I'm always gonna be kind. If there's a homeless person outside, and in my heart, I feel like today is a day to give, nigga, I'm giving. Like that's just how I am. I'm just a giving person, bro. I live by that rule, but I also live by don't let a nigga take you to be a sucker.
Exactly, yo, and that's the rule. That's the rules of life. If you say something or you doing something, that's one rule. Stand on it, man. Like stick with it.
That's a right there. When you say something, stand on it, niggas. Stand on it 2 feet.
Yo,
firm.
I have rules. I have rules of life that a lot of shit I don't play with. A lot of shit, I just want to be respected. You know what I mean? When disrespect comes out, that's one rule have been broken. A rule is like I take care and I cherish homies. You know what I mean? I cherish my dudes. Like if you my dude and I fucks with you and me and you got down together and me and you was what's the name and all that other shit, that's what I rocks with. You know what I mean? Until I see different, and rules can change. Rules of life can change.
Rules was meant to change. That's the problem. See, and that's one that you see that right there? That right there, that's a rule of life that nobody talks about right there. That should be number one. Number one of rules of life is rules were meant to change. These things were meant to change. These things is not a forever set in stone. These are not the 10 Commandments, bro. These things have friends, family members have expiration dates, bro. Some expiration dates is a lifetime, like canned food. You know, some things can last very long,
very long,
right? But other shit, it gets spoiled, and you don't supposed to eat it. Yeah, that's that kind of friendship. You know what I'm saying? Them friends that you keep close, and they still foul, but you still fuck with them. And for some reason, they drag you down when you up, and when you down and they up, they don't give a fuck about. That's expiration.
That's exactly.
That's an expiration date. Exactly. You just left that shit in your refrigerator too long.
Exactly, and that's what it was, and that's what it be, and that's how you see, and that's one rule. Where you slipped up, you slipped up where like rule on one is like, watch everything you and don't trust everything. And but it's part of life. You trust everything and people end up breaking rules or breaking shit like, you have the Nicky Barnes type shit. Don't fuck my wife. I don't give a fuck what else we doing in this collision. And don't what's the name? Some niggas break rules or don't fuck with my money, and it break rules, but that should be part of life. When you crack your head open and shit, that's part of life. You know what I mean? You hurt somebody or something like that.
My rule of mine is to be like my man's, like my homie and all that. If I tell you what dream I have or like an ambition or something I got, bro, don't fucking sit here and try to tell me, nah, that might not work, or nah, you gotta do it like this because you gotta. Don't tell me that shit, nigga. Don't tell me how to fuck because you ain't think of it. You never thought of this fucking lane.
Never.
You never thought of this fucking lane. I thought of this.
Never.
All I need you to do is go, yo, get it done. I got your back. That's all I need. I got your back. What could I do to help you?
And that's a rule. That's a rule. That's a rule. That's a rule you apply by. That's a rule. That's not being a grease ball. That's not being.
Bro, the problem is, bro, some of these rules that I'm saying now, just learn. You know what I'm saying? Just learn. This is why since I moved out here and not so much people I still talk to. You know what I'm saying? Because I just learned, like, yeah, certain shit, like, damn, yeah, you're right. I was running with niggas feeling like niggas was mans in them, and then I tell niggas because I'm not there in their face personally, right? Niggas take it like, oh, yo, oh, nah, you trying to do some funny, like you think you missed the big time. Like, nah, nigga, I just want to be better. Who the fuck want to stay where we were staying at our whole fucking life, bro? That shit was fucking miserable.
Thank you.
We had fun, but the shit was really miserable because we was living, we was hiding from cops, having cookouts, and fighting all at the fucking same time.
Thank you.
Like, who was
that was one rule. That was one rule when I had left the hood in the Ville. And I was like, yo, son, it's a different Alamo, man. You know what I mean? It's a different Western name. And I broke that rule. That rule got me into a whole lot of other shit for other niggas, and other niggas ain't wasn't in part of that life. You know what I mean? So I get it. I get it, man, and I understand it and shit like that. And that's rules that you broke. You broke that you should have never even had broke. You should have had kept it real with yourself. That's one thing about rules. Keeping it real with yourself. That's one rule.
That'd be hard though. You know why that's hard, bro? You know why that's hard? Because me and you were so like we genuine people, right? And it's like we always want to see the good in other people. Like we know they shitty people. You're a Sagittarius, so you call them before I call them. You call it out before I call it out. You'll see they fuck shit. I see they fuck shit, right? But you just want to give him the benefit of the doubt. Like, yeah, he a little weird, but he all right, right? And then it turn around like, nah, that weird shit he doing way too much now. And now you forced to put hands on him when you should have really like passed him on a long time ago.
And that's the new rule, though. That's the new rule. Like, yo, some of them niggas don't even be worth niggas jail times. You know what I mean? One rule. Like, you ain't even worth my jail time, man. Like, seriously, man. Like, you know, niggas is ready to do that. Niggas is willing to do that, man. Niggas is ready to go in for some dumb shit like that, but you're not even worth my jail time. So, you know, you gotta move on, bro. And life is a big journey, big rule, bro. Like, cause
I got another rule that we got to start living by, and this is for everybody. This is not just us two. This is for everybody. Instead of having baby showers, or on top of having baby showers, let's have a business shower. You know what a business shower is? A business shower is your man's about to start an LLC. He's about to start up a business. What do he need? Just like a baby. You know how a baby need help? Yeah, that man need help with his business. That's your man. You're supposed to be there with a business shower. Yo, what you need? You need some supplies or something? Yo, here's some supplies to get your business started. Yo, bro, we spend so much money on stupidity shit that we should be allowed to help our mans get better. And like our mans, our sister, whatever you want to call it. That man starting up a business. You got a podcast. How many niggas got together and was like, all right, to get this podcast, we need all right, you need a laptop. All right, so if me, him, and him get together and we get you this laptop, and them two, they get the speakers and all of this shit and all that, like that will push the market. Yo, man, you, boy, you can go half on get him 6 months on online shit so he can get the views and all that. Like we need that. So that's a rule.
That's a push.
We need that, bro. Instead of and we need more business showers instead of baby showers. Y'all niggas having baby showers back to back and not creating nothing but a worthless nigga.
A worthless nigga. He out after that shower. You know, you see the presents he got and all that shit. Nigga, last shower. That's the last time you gonna see him.
We need more Respect, bro. I'm about to start this LLC, bro. Listen,
I'm with it with you, bro. You already know.
I'm gonna post it up, just like how everybody else posts up a baby shower. I'm gonna send out invitations and everything, bro. And I want to see who really pull up. I want to see who pull up to this business shower and help me to fuck out.
You know what?
Get this business off the ground.
I'm with it. Now I'm with it. You know what's gonna go off with these other suckers. I call them suckers because check this out, man. These niggas only go for what they seeing is negative. When they seeing a positive trying to come through and try to man up, I'm talking about man up. A lot of them niggas don't get no reality, man. And that's one of the rules. A lot of niggas don't get no reality. You know, when a nigga man up, niggas don't want to help man ups. But yo, you can't help like man ups if man ups ain't trying to push like to themselves, and we all doing this as a communication, and we trying to focus on a bigger project. That's one of the rules of life. You got to try to go bigger. You small, you can't do it.
You can't. That's the problem with it, and that's why I understand they say you can't really mix friends with business sometimes. Is because or family with business because like what you expect from your brother is like it's not even just loyalty. It's more so like, yo, bro, I would expect for you to go above and beyond for me because I would do it for you. Like, you know, I know personally, bro, I would do it for you, bro. I would jump off this fucking building with a kite on my back with your elbow.
We all
just to make sure something. And like that's how I feel. Like, so when I say like that's one of the rules I'm living by, bro. Like, bro, I'm 33, bro. I'm not finna sit back and just sit here and keep on working this 9 to 5 for other niggas, bro. I can't do that, bro. And I know too much people. I know too much good niggas. I know too much hustlers. Let's clarify this. I know y'all niggas hustlers, bro. I know all y'all hustlers, bro. I done grew up with some of y'all niggas, bro. Ain't no way you got all that free cash and you ain't trying to help a nigga out, bro. Ain't no way you got all that, bro. I can turn your money into, never mind, it's saying too much on the podcast. But you know what I'm saying? Like, ain't no fucking way, bro. Ain't no way we not speaking this, bro. Ain't no way we not sitting down having this fucking this business thing, bro.
Yo, let me tell you something. I didn't have that world, right? With people that didn't understand the world. They was running around like squirrels looking for nuts. Right?
You know what I'm saying?
You know what? Then you have the world hate you, right? Then you have the world hate you, right? That everybody is against you. So you know what? I say fuck them all.
Fuck them.
You know what I mean? Fuck them all, bro. Like, yo.
You laughing? I know you mean, bro, son. The one thing I live by, bro, is fuck them. And you gotta ask my mom. I put my mother up right now. My mother will tell you. I'm one person. If I say fuck you, bro,
that's it.
It's fuck it. I don't need to. I don't think about you, nigga. No, it's fuck you, nigga. Fuck you.
That's it.
Fuck
and
you.
Like,
no Vaseline, that's a fuck you.
Fuck
nigga.
you.
Exactly. I don't care about you, baby.
Like it goes to having rules, man. And having rules and being consciously of your rules. When you take shit back and let shit happen, repeat it again, you know what happens? Then it happens again.
Yep.
Then now the shit
happens worse.
Exactly.
Happens worse. Because the first time you let it go, right? You let them know about it, or probably, I don't know how to explain it. You let it go? You let it go the first time, let them know about it the first time. Like, yo, you wilding. Bro, next time you do some shit like that, bro, the next time they do it, though, it's more like a spit in the face now. Like, now,
you already know what happened to the nigga with that situation. Come on, bro. Like, did you get it? Did you get it? Did you get it? Like a spit in the face. You already know what happened with that one.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like,
you're gonna get double spits. You're gonna get all kind of. You're gonna get it from the back of you're gonna get it back from the back of here, right here, nigga. From the top of here, down here in the middle of your chest, all that shit coming out, man. Yo, nigga, wish it was the COVID days. Get you with that shit. You're going to jail. Spit your ass all up. You're going to jail. But you know, you get ass whoopings. You get ass whoopings when you get caught. That's how that shit goes.
But the rules of life, man, the rules of life, bro. And I feel like every person, even in a couple, even if you're in a relationship, bro, you and your spouse should sit down, bro, and decide what rules. Even if y'all been in a long-term relationship, bro, y'all should write down some rules, bro, and realize like where and where and what you would take now. Because every year, remember this, every year, y'all change.
Yeah.
Every single year you change, right? Yeah. Granted, most people stay together for love, and that's fine. But every year you change, and with every year, that person that loves you gotta relearn you, because you're not staying the same. Nobody stays the same. The only thing that stays the same is that water that's nasty as hell. Nothing stays the same, fam. So y'all need to relearn each other every year. And every year, I think like every year, every couple of months, just write down something new. Like what is it you found out that you ain't really like that you used to like? Right? Or what is something that I used to do that you like now that you don't that you like now, but you ain't like before. You ain't like before, but you know what I'm saying? Like one of those things, like shit like that is important because as we grow, right, bro, yeah, bro. I meet you every time I meet you, bro. I meet a new Ali Mo, bro. Right? Because when I first met Ali Mo, we was in cars spinning blocks. Right? When I first met him, right? Matter of fact, when I first met you, it was Cookout Ali Mo. Right? Then it became we did a little bit of something, and we had to hit cars and shit, right? And get out of Manhattan, right? That Ali Mo, right? But this Ali Mo that I'm meeting now is a whole different guy now. This is a guy who wants to do a podcast. He's ambitious. He's not playing like every day. He want to do. That's a different kind of guy than I met.
There's no rules. It's no rules to the shit, man. You know, my rule number one is say, stay sucker free. Rule number two is that don't go back until where you've been at. Been shot up, I got a whole history of some dumb shit. Rule number three is take care of my responsibilities. My responsibilities is my family, making sure
they good.
They eat. Now, family don't mean just my kids and wifey. Talking about my niggas that I fucked with that been fucking with me since when we was since. Yeah. You know what I mean? Since we was since.
Yes, sir.
You know, that's what I'm talking about. Other than that one, another rule is as long as you don't fucking do nothing that I don't approve of or all that other shit, I'm a cool ass brother, bro.
I thought that was a little super funny for me because I was a little stutter. I don't fuck with them.
Yo, word up.
I understand.
Just keep them a mad level because another rule is staying out of jail, bro. Like, you know what I mean? All that other shit and everybody and every talk about jail and all that shit all the time. That shit's not a good feeling to be talking about no shit like that. And I got other shits to do in my world. That's my rules of life. Like doing what I'm trying to do and succeed in. A lot of people don't know what they want to succeed in, how they gonna make these movements and when they gonna make this, nigga. I'm hungry, not hungry, nigga. you know, like yo.
One of my rules is what I helped you with for your birthday. I think like 2 years ago when I got you your passport. I still didn't finish my shit yet, but I did get you your passport.
I love you. That's what I think.
But what one of my plans is to go show my mans like it's bigger than what the fuck we think when we in the hood. Like we in the hood and we see these people and they don't like us over here. And I'm like, yo, I promise you go to these other countries.
I want to go to China. I might want to go to China, man. One of them disrespected country. I want to go somewhere where it's disrespect.
I just want to show my man. I want to show my people like, yo, there's a difference, bro. There's a difference between America and there's a difference between when you're in their culture. When you're in their culture, remember when you're Chinese, Arabic, all of that they don't even have TV over there. They don't allow certain channels. So when they turn on the TV over here and it's the news and they see black person, black, they get that vision too. And then you go to school, and then the kids start talking crazy and all. They're like, "Oh, well, that's the guy I seen on TV," and then they start associating.
It's a stigma.
They start to associate shit with each other, and that's the problem. Over there, they don't get that. So when they see us, even if we are acting radical, like when they do see us, though, they infatuated with us. Like, like who, how? Like, oh, I like how you talk. I like how you wear your hair. Like, remember, I went to Colombia. With the short braids, bro, with the genuine. Everybody was looking. I'm pretty sure some of them was like, "Oh, he looks stupid. He looked dumb," right? But majority of them was like, "I didn't know you could have that," because most of them had frohawks. They still had. They had the 1980 frohawks, bro. They had the, the big joint, the little.
Yeah, African bands.
Yeah. So when they see me, they like, I could have braided my hair. No. I swear to God, I was like 3 people in the country where I was at who had braids, and they was all dark skinned. Right, so that's what I'm saying. Like when we go places, we are a phenomenon to people because they look at us like they remember the history that they was taught, like how we were slaves and shit, and then we go to their country and they like, he's free. Like, he was so happy.
You the star that day. You know what I mean? You got to go to Hawaii, man. You got to go to Honolulu.
I have to hit there. I have one place I gotta go in my life. As I have to go to.
Yo, but do you need a passport for Hawaii? I don't think so.
No, sir. It's a part of the United States.
Yeah. You don't need none of that. You can just fly up in that shit.
Well, I think you still need your passport, but I think it's more so because you have to fly across international waters.
Yeah. Okay.
So it's still part of America, but you gotta fly across the international waters to get to Honolulu. So you might still need your passport.
Yeah.
It's just like when you go to like the Caribbean island, like the American Caribbeans.
Yeah.
When you fly like St. Thomas and shit like that.
Yeah.
You need your passport, but you need your passport because you're still flying across international waters.
Yeah.
So to get over there, so you might need it. That's just in case if the plane goes down and you get caught in that country and you don't have your passport.
Yeah, your ass is stuck there.
You're fucked.
Stuck there. You in jail. You stuck there in jail to the U.S. ambassador. Then they get to the ambassador and get your ass.
Yeah.
So what do you think about? They getting ready to do another trade for another American in Russia.
Listen, they've been doing this undercover for years, bro.
Yeah, but now it's being more publicly, like we playing basketball, football, baseball.
Yeah,
they doing mad trades and shit.
Trade. Well, I say this. I say, finally, you letting us know exactly what you're doing and what we getting back. Because 9 times out of 10, right? Usually we don't find this shit out. We don't find this shit out until it's a warhead pointed at us or something, and they be like, "Oh, that was the guy who was selling."
You don't find it out. You don't find it out because
we don't find out. Then they tell us.
We don't find it out, or you don't find it out because you don't do no research. Everybody right now is doing research, bro. You doing research, and you can go up in there and go and see what's going on, and go to these government.org shits, and they telling you all of these patterns that they have put out there and what's going to go on next. Ain't too many people want to do that shit. Ain't too many people like to pick up a book or either look at something and read it for free or let the computer talk to them. Niggas got all other mindful shit to do.
What people didn't realize, bro, is like this internet shit, bro, is like, it's a mind. It's a never stopping. Once you started this, it's a never stopping engine. You have all your information. Everybody got all their information on here.
Yeah.
All your information. Somebody can find me. You can find me.
Yeah, but let me tell you something. You don't even have to have the internet. If you're getting cable and all of that other shit that comes in your house, all of that shit is run through your IP address.
Yep.
You know what I mean? So anywhere with your IP, that's your social. That's like you there. That's your social and everything. because it happens. It happened to me where a nigga was trying to catch me with fraudulent on fucking downloading some shit.
Chase.
Yo, and they had it up there easily for me to download it. So you're gonna charge me? You're gonna hit me up, huh?
Son just called me. I never had Chase call me. I had to call Chase.
Come
Chase
on.
called me and said, you have, matter of fact, the way the number even looked, it looked like a 347 number.
Wow.
Up and said, you have a negative balance. Please sign in. I talked to the son. Son said, yeah, let me get your email and password. Nigga,
no.
What? Nigga, get the fuck off
No.
my phone. We Chase don't call you. You call Chase.
Thank you. And if Chase call you, they should have all that already.
They ain't never gonna call you. Chase is never gonna call you. What Chase would do is email you. Chase will email you and tell you to sign in or please call us because something looks wrong. They would never call you. They would never call you. Just like Capital One, bro. I had a nigga from Capital One call try to call me like, bro, Capital One don't call you. Capital One send you an email telling you like, yo, this look like fraud, bro. You might want to call in and check in.
Yeah.
You put a hole on that. They never call you and say, oh, this is a fraud card. Never.
Yeah. But you know, it's a situation. It's a situation that shit. Hopefully, shit don't collapse. Hopefully, if they gotta go to war and get that money, you know what I mean? Go get that money, yo.
We're transferring over to that night, like we said yesterday. We transferring to that IFD chip in your arm, bro.
Yeah, you go boop. Yeah, man. But
we're transferring to that, and I
but you got it. You got it in your hand, Jay.
I'm not nervous.
You got it in your hand, though.
Your phone's already doing it.
Yeah, your phone and your card.
Yeah, I'm not worried about it. I'm not worried about it. You know why? Because I'm not mad at it because you motherfuckers. Because y'all use this internet. It's y'all internet. Because y'all wasn't enough. When iPhone was coming out with all of this other new technology, y'all never fought back. Y'all always like, oh, that's cool. Oh, that's new. Oh, that's great. Oh, look what they're doing. Oh, facial recognition. Oh, and you so happy, right? Yeah, look, all this O now.
Yo,
this is what O gets you. This is what O.
You seen Illuminati shell gave you and did to you. The nigga, the first thing they did, they said they even know that these two females got like I don't know, beef. Allegedly, they had beef or whatever over Jay-Z. You seen how the first AI music double was Rihanna singing a Beyonce song or Beyonce singing a Rihanna song off that AI shit. These doses already knowing that they getting ready to tell you it's over for the black people getting money because they're getting too much money and they're getting money too fast. So you know what? We slow them down so now they can't make no money. And then when the money crashes, who's gonna be hurt? The minorities, the people that wasn't sitting down there thinking about, how was the next shit and what is our next move and all of this other shit. That's why they want to take the guns away. So when you take the guns away, down the whole time and everybody is defenseless. You see what's going on right now in Israel. They harassing, they going out there marching. They got the whole town. You got in these other states and shit like that these people is Italy or whatever, all that other shit. These people are harassing against the government. So when everybody harass, when that dollar get inflated, that's why the guns is getting ready to hurry up and get up out of there. They got already now guns that you could put your hand on in. That they got that they seen. They got a computer chip inside the bullet thing and all of this other shit and everything. Y'all been had that, but now y'all putting it at this time when the dollar is going to crash.
Matt, I was thought about that because you told me that yesterday, right? So I thought of something new while I was going to sleep, right? Because I was drunk last night. I got fucked up last night, right?
I already. Me too.
Birthday, you know what I'm saying? So I was thinking of something, right? Because you was like, to use the gun, you got to use your fingerprint, right? Or the trigger's going to have like a little sensor on it.
Yeah.
Like your fingerprint, right? Now, here's the thing. what if somebody hacks it and pulls the trigger from far? from that's great. Because I'm thinking about it now. I'm like, if you can hack it, you can hack it and have the gun. Like you ever see somebody use like a remote control to drive a regular car?
Mm-hmm.
Right? Like you could do that. You could really do that. You could
And
really
remember, and some of them RCA chips, RFA chips inside those boxes. Sometimes other people boxes they joint to be taking over other people on remote control cars, huh?
Mm-hmm.
That signal, that radio signal that's coming out that thing, sometimes it get intercepted.
Most people don't know this. If you have a the start, push your start cards.
Mm-hmm.
Now your keypad, your key fob, it won't open, it won't unlock the door. It won't lock the door. Say you got like a Toyota Corolla. It won't unlock the door. But if you take the key out of the fob, that key will open up all them doors. They don't tell you that. Look it up. Crazy, bro. Get same key, fits into that door because they manufacture all of them. They manufacture the key fob so that you always use the key fob instead of the key.
But you know all those cars and everything been digital since like the early 2000s and 90s. That
2000 what? Like 2006? Since 2006, everything been mostly digital.
Yeah, like they got all those old cars, and that's the sad part about it. They getting rid of those old cars because they can't shut them down.
Yep. More so. I like old school cars. They didn't run on so much of battery, right? They just can't shut them down.
Can't shut them down.
That's a long story short. They just can't.
Now your ass in a high speed chase. Yo, get that laptop that we got in the front of our car right there. Start punching in them. Your car just go. Oh, yo, like what the fuck? You still pressing on the gas, thinking this shit getting going up.
That's why they got them Hellcats.
Yeah.
Because by the time you go to that Hellcat, like you can't even catch it.
Yo, didn't they just take some of those shits off the market? Like they slowing them shit down because
V8. They had to take off the V8. The V8 engine, they said that shit is too fast. They got some shit called ghost mode where they shut off the lights. So fast, it's so any color. It's so fast, it look like a blur. You can't see it.
Yo, that and that's a V8 and then the V12 engine.
Now the V12 was like I think the V12. I never heard of a V12.
Yeah, it is.
I think like a Hummer used to be a V12 or some shit like that, right?
Yeah, they got a V12.
But the V8s, I know the V8s because there's a V6. All right, so the Chargers have a V6 engine and it has a V8 engine, right? And the V8, they both scat packs. So they both the fast cars, right? The V8, I think they took it out because it was too fast. It was like way too fast for anybody.
That should go 0 to 100 in 60 seconds.
I don't know, but my daughter's husband almost fucking killed me trying to do a fucking the burnout. Was fucking killed me in that shit in Queens.
Yeah.
Like nigga, never again. You never put me in a car doing no stupid shit like this with one of these cars again. Ever.
That's I get this bread. That's the first thing I get to is a Hellcat.
Backpack? Speed.
Yeah. I love speed, bro.
I love
speed.
I do too. I love 80. 80 speed. 80, that's it. Just 80. 100 too fast for me. 80 is comfortable.
Nah, I want my shit to go at least about almost 2.
I don't want it. I don't. Nah. 80, like if I go 80, I feel like I could survive it. Granted a hit. Now I could die.
Now
I could survive it. I wouldn't guaranteed death. It's like, is it guaranteed death?
I wouldn't be stupid to do it on a crowded road. Like if I got to open, I'm gonna try to push that mark. I'm gonna try to see how fast it go.
What I'm gonna tell you, I think God. I think God always slowed me down. And let me tell you, I was in Vegas, right? Brand new Jeep. That was a Jeep. It was like a minivan. Clear road, middle of the night, bro. Swear to God, bro. Brand new car. It had no mile. It had like probably like 200 miles on it, bro. I'm about to see how fast this minivan go. Straight. It's everything's green, bro. Punch that shit. I get up to 80. What? Had to break it over. Nigga got me. I'm like, you know what? And I was drunk. He just gave me a ticket for going 60. I said, you know what? You right, God. You right. I just don't. I don't need it.
Slow that shit down.
I don't need it.
Slow that shit down, man.
Rules of life. Rules of life. Never get in the car with a nigga.
That's one rule. Yeah.
Right? Never get in the car with a nigga that you know play dirty. Never get in the car with a nigga that you know play dirty if you're not gonna ask the tough questions. You're gonna be a bitch ass nigga, just get in the car and you know what he doing, and you're just gonna send his fucking car and not ask him like, yo, bro, you riding dirty, fam?
Yo,
like, your life is at risk at that point.
Yo, man. You know. Man. Yo, man.
No, let me say something. You know.
All right, man.
I was so quick to get the fuck out that car, bro, that day.
All right, man. Yeah.
So quick to get out that car. Bro, that was a rule of life. Bro, once I got out, once you told me what happened, bro, we got in that car. Y'all picked me up on Avenue. What was that? It wasn't even Avenue C. It was
by Pitt.
It was by Pitt. Y'all picked me up by Pitt, then drove around to the block, and y'all telling me the story while y'all driving. And we get to the front of the car, bro. I couldn't get out that car fast enough, man. I was like, fuck no.
Yeah, son. It was filthy.
I was in the back seat. I was in the back seat with everything. I done went down.
Filthy in that car, man.
Bro, I learned my lesson.
You're filthy.
Love him. Don't get me wrong. Love him with the death of me, bro. He's a crazy guy, bro. Love him. But that nigga's never gonna put me in that position again.
Filthy nigga.
Unless I approve of it, bro, I'm not getting in no car with you that you doing something crazy, and I never.
No, filthy niggas.
Let me know.
Niggas
ahead of time, because fam, if I get in your car and this shit come down to me and you, I'm looking at you straight in your face like, nigga.
Niggas had I can say that rules of life is like live, have fun, and like it's some rules that you take and you're gonna be here forever. You trying to be here forever. You ain't trying to be here for not half a century of your life. You on your road. You on a road trip. So Shaw, man, you gotta stay serious, man. You gotta stay serious.
I don't think it's that. I don't think the rules of life apply for the longevity of life, right? The rules of life mean while I'm here, right? While I'm here, I want to live. I want to be as sucker free, as comfortable as possible, bro. I don't want to sit here and play in your fucking fantasy world where life just works out or it gets fucked up and we gotta start over. We gotta keep on doing this fucking this video game kind of life. Like we get somewhere and then we lose it and then we gotta start from start again. I don't want to do that.
And life ain't like that too. Jay, you already know life ain't like that.
It really is. When you really look at it, besides death, right? If you take out the death part, right? If you take out the death part and you just play it like you get hit, right? Be like you hear and then somebody do something and it's like that's a fake death, right, dude? And then like now you like either you start from the checkpoint where you was at, like you're not up there no more. You at the checkpoint, right? And you gotta climb your way back up there, or you gotta restart that game.
But that's the rules of life. That's life.
I don't want to do
that's the circle of life. The circle of life mean, remember, it's some people that came from the bottom to the top, and it's some people that came from the top to the bottom. Regardless of the factor, you're gonna always end up back into that same stage. You know what I mean? And that's life. You know, like you will say, right?
I personally feel like once you recognize like your greatness, recognize your greatness, right? There's no such way of going back.
Exactly. Now that means the man had a mission for you. You know what I mean? The man had a mission for you. A lot of people black out and take out the word God, but he had a mission for you. It don't matter who your God is. You know what I mean? You still praying to the same person and you still have the same belief in the same shit. I walk through with the Muslim gods too. I walk through with all kind of shit. Yes, I do believe myself as a god, as one of the gods. You know what I mean? It's about billions of gods that's walking around here, that's on this earth, because you can produce life.
Yes, you can.
You know what I mean? That's godly life.
That's a fact.
That's godly life. So a lot of people want to understand it.
Not only produce, you have the ability to also change
and take.
Yep.
So that's also and build
somebody's. Yes.
You know what I mean? So if that's not godly light, I don't know what is God then. You know what I mean? And it comes in many different forms, many different colors. How can you put a color, or even with Jesus, to certain people to spit with you like forms, persons? Show me where you got all the shit that you said you had of Jesus and said this and that and that and that and the third.
Bro, for every person who loves the Bible and Jesus, I usually ask them just one question. Was Jesus the nigga who was supposed to die? I really ask people that question. Was Jesus the nigga who was supposed to die? Right? Because most Christians, if you ask them, yes, Jesus was supposed to die that day. You ask any other religion, yes, Jesus was the only person. Nah, there was actually another person who was supposed to die that day. Right? There was another.
If I wasn't mistaken, it was other people that died that day.
Oh, no. It was another guy. Jesus wasn't supposed to get crucified, right? Was supposed to be another guy that got crucified, right? But somewhere down the line, like somebody spoke up for the guy, and they was like, all right, well, the next person in line was Jesus, and Jesus was the one who got crucified, right? But there was a guy who was supposed to be before Jesus who got crucified. Jesus was not supposed to get crucified.
All right, where's the cross? And I studied the Bible. I love the Bible and all of that.
It was even a cross. I heard it was even a cross.
So that's the Pentagon.
Pentagon is five sides. Yeah, it's 5 sides. That's the Pentagon. I don't know what you're talking about. Crucifix is 4.
The Pentacle.
Pentacle. That's what you saying?
Yeah, nigga.
All right, you know your words is always different to me, nigga.
That's what I was saying. That's why I said the Pentacle. You going in there? I'm saying, you know what I mean? So it's a different breed. You know, God always told you not to believe in no other person but him. And they say symbolically, he's not on this cross. That is not him sitting on that cross. That's Caesar Borgia. That's another person. That is another person. That is not him that's sitting on this cross and all that. Just like he was sitting at the table with the 12 disciples. That was not him. And that was the painter, the artist
who painted
that family members that was sitting inside of that thing. And they portrayed Jesus, how Jesus looked. Now you keep coming up with all of these stories and saying, I'm a religious person, I love all of that shit. But then it should make you say, that was Jesus also a spiritual person?
He might have not been. That's the crazy part. The crazy part is he might have not been. Jesus, he was a carpenter.
So let me tell you something.
He might have not
been. That means nobody ever came up and had no kind of computers or nothing that they can come with everybody else's DNA genes, the shit that they say, oh shit, come and get ancestor shit and all of that, but they can't find the bloodline of Jesus. Somebody's on this earth. Somebody, hold on. Somebody on this earth is the bloodline of Jesus.
Gotta be related.
Now, it gotta be. Now, if not, then that means we are all Jesus' children. So we are the bloodline of Jesus, isn't? And that should that be?
Well, they said black. They said that black people have like the universe gene. So we have I forgot what it's called, like the mother. I think it's like the universe gene or something. Like we have a gene that like other cultures don't have. Like our gene can be spliced into many different cultures.
Do you believe that?
Strongest. Yes.
Do you believe that?
I believe it.
Ain't scientists? It's like scientific. Don't they tell you scientists don't have all the answers?
True, but I feel like it's only two people.
So how did they have that answer?
I feel like look, bro. I feel like it's only two people, and it's or two coaches in it, or two races in this world that like no matter what you do, you can't change it. You can't break it down. You can't do nothing. It just it shows any in every way, and that's Mexican and black. When you hit a Mexican anywhere, a Mexican could look like a Filipino. They could look like a Chinese. They could look like, but you know they Mexican, right? The straight hair, the short stature, black people. No matter how much they change, albino, white and black, Chinese and black, they always catch you still see the nigga trait.
A feature.
It's like we don't we the only two coaches where it's so strong that like no matter how much like they said like if you was say if you was
so you never seen a white on white almost have like not a black baby but have nigga features.
Yeah.
And not no sexually wet niggas.
Wait. But who's to say this, right? That's the problem with our genes is like, right? Remember, everything gets passed down slowly but surely, right? So who's to say like that one white kid didn't really have a black grandfather, right? Who didn't have
never know
because of slave trade. So we don't really
never know.
Yeah, we don't really know who was what because of how. Remember, back in the day, if you was light-skinned, right? If you was really, really light-skinned, you was considered white anyway.
Exactly.
Okay, you were just one of them fair-skinned white niggas.
Exactly.
So if that was considered white, then if your father was black and your mother was white, but you came out really fair-skinned, right? Then that means through the generations, right, when they was thinking it was a pure white baby, there was really niggas just running around here.
Yo, real, what's the name? We all come from maybe say a different planet. We all comes from a different walk of life.
Right.
We all see the same, talk the same, because we all talk the same. You know, the language that we speak is English. So that's the same. It might don't sound the same, but we all talk the same. You know what I mean? So the bigger picture off of that, or we are different kind of sets of
individuals.
Humanoids. You know, you got humanoids too, right?
Let me ask you something. You had a topic yesterday that we didn't get into. You had I'm on 20% of battery too. You had the school shooting, right? The sleep team. Then you had the 16-year-old who got shot during knocking on the road door. Crazy story, right? You had one more. What was it yesterday?
It was something, man. It should be at the bottom, man. It was something, man. The Sweet 16.
I remember the Sweet 16 one that we did that one.
Yeah.
We did the knocking on the door.
16. We did the what's the name with the bed bugs.
Oh, that was probably it.
Yeah.
Trying to figure out all this shit, man. Well, we're coming up with a new game for you folks, man. Hopefully y'all watch this, man, and come to the end. And y'all understand we're coming up with a new thing. It's called Pick Your Team, man. The playoffs has started.
Yes,
we want to get you on the list, right? So right now, as the stats show, right, and of course, Ali Mo's gonna put up on his Facebook page so that y'all could go ahead, right? Pick your bracket, right? The winner, right? Your bracket, your whole bracket don't have to be right? But if you get the final two teams, right? If you get the final two teams in your bracket, and your winner of the back of that final two teams win, we'll give you $100.
Okay, that'll work.
That'll
work. I'm also putting in the drawer too, nigga. So,
are you want something too? You want something too?
Nah. It'll go towards us. You know what I mean? It goes towards that, and that's a fact, yo. You know, our word is bond, bro. Our word is bond,
man. Man, it's playoff season now, man. Listen, we got basketball on the line, man. We know we got plenty of basketball fans. My man's a Knicks fan. I'm a Boston fan, man. I feel like Boston gonna be straight to the final. I think we're just gonna be our year.
Yo, I ain't seen no Boston games though, nigga. I ain't seen no Boston games.
We 2-0. We just
where's these mystery games played at, bro?
We just won tonight. I was watching the game
tonight. What time that was?
We came on a half. I think a half. Was it half an hour? A half an hour before the Knicks game. Because when we was in fourth quarter, the Knicks was in third quarter.
Yo, what that was in? What was Channel 7?
No, that was on. I watched the Boston game on NBA TV.
So who the fuck they playing though?
Atlanta.
Wow, son.
Yeah.
Yo, son.
Atlanta beat Miami. Atlanta beat Miami. Miami's playing the Bucks, and they just won game 1.
That's crazy, man. I ain't know no shit like that they played, man. Like, yo, son, this basketball shit, no lie. I need to go back to the old shit, man. We're gonna be talking about that too, man. Coming up on our show. Like, yo,
on my page, you heard? I'm gonna promote it on my page.
Well, I got it.
And also not only on my page, I'm gonna promote it on my friends list, and hopefully whoever gets it, they you know what I'm saying, they subscribe and like everything.
Mm-hmm.
And we're gonna talk about it every week. Every week we're going every other day, you know what I'm saying, how we do the podcast.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna go and see whose brackets is doing what. Of course, we gotta write them out and post them up so we see where everybody else is at. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, we getting everybody one shot, one opportunity for the season. It ain't gonna be every week. You think you're gonna get $100 and all of that other shit.
You know what? Let's up the prize. Right? Because I feel like, man, you could, between me and you and your manager, I feel like $250.
I feel like they don't even deserve that. Because they don't watch the show like that. To niggas that don't watch the show like that, I'm not trying to give you no goddamn $250.
We do this to show love back to the community,
and that's $100. That's $100.
All right, but $100, $250.
And y'all glad? Y'all should be glad I do that. Cause I wouldn't say to me, Alamo, you get $50 or $25, nigga. I'll give you a gift card. I give your ass a fucking gift card because y'all not know what's the name. Y'all don't watch and be on the show and share the show for no goddamn $100, not even $25. I'd got your ass a $10 gift card to go get your kid or somebody some McDonald's or somebody go get a meal and shit like that. I'm gonna be real with you.
So next podcast, right? I need you when we promote it, right? we're gonna have our usual shit on the page, right? But when we promote it, right, when you get people to watch, right, you tune in.
I'm giving them shit. I'm giving them me. If you ain't accepting me and you ain't coming up on this bench, you don't deserve no money. I'm gonna give you a nickel bag. I'm going back to the greens. I'm gonna give your ass a nickel bag of greens. I'm gonna get some greens for y'all and put that shit up on there. Whoever wins, you can get an ounce of greens and that shit. Fuck that, nigga. I'm gonna find some green weed for all y'all classic smokers.
They got to get the green nasties.
They got no greens was good back in the day. I'm gonna get them some fine greens. I'm gonna find some fine greens. Some not in no backyard. I'm gonna find you some good grown greens.
You can't find that right now.
Huh?
You can't find that right now.
Yo, I'm gonna find it.
The green I used to taste like sour.
Yeah, that was the indica.
I'm
gonna get you some of that.
Tastes like sour. The green.
Yeah. I'm gonna get you some of that. You know what I mean? Reefers. They smoking like it's reefers. That's how the reefer smokers smoke. The reefer. That's the reefer. That's the nigga that gave you reefer. He didn't pass you a reefer blunt. You didn't pass you bamboo paper. Niggas still smoking bamboos.
Yes, sir.
Reefer paper. You know, but no lie. Something. For you to deserve something, you gotta earn something. For you to earn something, you gotta achieve something. Yes, for you to achieve something, you gotta mean something. Do you get the program? The program in the world is about staying away from old days.
Draymond Green given 1 game suspension.
Yeah, for stomping on the nigga chest. I watched that yesterday.
Without pay.
Yeah, I watched that yesterday.
Bullshit, bro. That's bullshit, bro.
Yo.
They did him foul, bro. You know what? It's not their year. Fuck it. It is what it is, bro. They cheated homie, though.
Last year wasn't a year. So, next. So, let me tell you something. I'm going to be realistic with you.
They cheated him, bro. That's on the chest, bro. That should have been allowed, bro. Son grabbed his ankle.
Now, we watched the game yesterday, and I sat down there and watched the whole shit. That was Dennis Rodman and one of them played. Remember when we were playing in the playoffs? The first game of the Knicks game, they had to let that game be like the first game. If that game ain't like the first game of the Knicks game, niggas was getting away with fouls. Then niggas was getting away with mad shit inside that murder. Straight up. So that's physical ball game. Some of these people play off for contact, play enough for physical. So it's dirty plays. Remember what's the name? It's mad players that do dirty plays.
So you think Draymond? So you think Draymond was a dirty play?
That when he grabbed his leg and then Draymond stomped on him. If you're gonna stomp on him, don't stomp on him with convention
like that.
He convinced these people that he meant to do that.
I think the theatrics of him like stomping on a nigga and then jumping like that, yes, it brung light to it, right? But for the NBA, if you're gonna give Draymond that, give this man a technical foul for grabbing his ankle, because even if Draymond did jump like that, he could have twisted his ankle because Son had a hold of his ankle.
Yes. Yes, and I understand that. Yo, but you know who it is. You know what
it's Draymond. It's Draymond. You know what he do.
Who court that was?
That was Kings court.
What you had said earlier is it do matter. Yeah, it do matter in that. And then sometimes it might matter on who's reffing the game. Because remember, back in the days, niggas was making sure niggas was losing and making sure niggas was winning by certain. It's all about point shaving.
Can I say something real quick?
Mm-hmm.
Yo, if you ever watching the Suns game with Chris Paul playing and Scott Foster is referee, the other team.
Remember
the other team. If Chris Paul is playing, I'm gonna say this again. If you're watching this live, you're gonna have a for sure bet if Chris Paul is playing and Scott Foster is the referee, pick the other team.
Remember, coaches play. Referees plays off emotions.
Yep. Bro, you know what he is? Bro?
Yep.
He is old, and he's 0-44 in the regular season.
This nigga fouled me. This nigga fouled me. He said, nah, I ain't see that, Mike. He said, yo, this nigga fouled me. Oh, since you said that, yeah.
No. He didn't say that. He said, you ain't see that? He fouled me. He said, nah, Mike, I ain't see that. He said, no, he fouled me. He said, who? He said him. He said, number 30. All right, Mike.
Since you said that foul. Yo, they showed with Michael Jordan. They said they got this shit up on their IG. It was like, when they call ISO, back in the days, they couldn't be no help out defense on the ISO. Because if it was help out defense on the ISO, that was a call. That was called what? Illegal what? Some shit.
What? No. It wasn't that. It was.
Yeah.
The reason why you don't want to.
Nah, back in the days you couldn't do that.
When they call it ISO, right? So I don't know about back in the day because I don't know like fully like the rules.
When Mike was playing, they said that's how Mike was scoring like that because nobody couldn't trap him. Nobody can get to do the trap. Once I call ISO, what's the name? That was it. So Mike would break these niggas and score like 50, 59. Niggas was like, what about Kobe? Kobe would have scored 100 if he was playing like that back in those days. ISO.
You know what? You gave me some homework to do because I'm a basketball phenomenon. I love basketball, bro. So you're telling me there was a rule that I don't even know about?
Yeah.
I gotta look it up.
Yeah, son. Once they had called ISO, no man couldn't come up on that shit. I forgot what's the name. Yo, Ice.
Ice.
Knocked out. What was that call they said about what Jordan was doing with the ISO?
It's called isolation from the box or outside the restriction area.
But nobody else couldn't guard him. Jump on that. Because
the rules of the game. I told you, because the rules of the game.
Yeah. You couldn't do no shit like that. They had up there. So Jordan was easily scoring on these niggas, making all those kind of.
I gotta read it because like to double. I know when you're in the paint, technically, it's not really called a double team because one of the players is looking for a rebound or a block. So they technically don't call out a double team. They call it a double team anytime you're outside of the perimeter. Two-man zone. But you know what? This is the Ain't Nothing Funny podcast, and your boy Jay is back on it again. And it's my birthday. And what was my birthday? You know what I'm saying?
Weekend. He still didn't hit Friday. Yeah, you see mine too, nigga.
Hey man, Ali Mo.
You see mine, yo, son.
We getting back in shape. You feel me?
Yo, let me tell you something. I gotta get in there at 1:30. So 1:30 tonight. That's why I'm getting my mind right.
Stop. Yo. If you're gonna get in the gym, smoke more, drink less.
Yo, let me tell you something. When I'm in my mood and tired of this shit, ain't nobody can tell you how your physical is when you in there. Yo, check this out. You got dope heads, you got crack heads, you got coke heads, you got fucking niggas that drink and all that, and they physical is physical. They do their calisthenics. That shit still don't slow down people calisthenics. We going off the mental of what everybody else is saying. Yeah, you know you ain't supposed to smoke. You know you're supposed to get good rest and all that. Your body's supposed to get rest even without doing calisthenics.
That's true.
You understand what I'm saying? Well, a lot of people.
You know what? Fuck that. You right. Because I just like the nigga who told me, oh, smoking cigarettes is gonna cause you cancer, or you're gonna be like talking like the lady of the thing. And I was like, there's plenty of people who smoke cigarettes, and that shit never happened to.
Yo, George Burns was smoking fat ass cigars, and he died 100 years old and had nothing to do with cancer.
Nothing.
And he was smoking that shit every day. Yo, just like I say, I don't like to get into religions and all that, but my government is Muslim. But niggas hit it down. Niggas, huh? Yo, they hit it down to say, yo, pork and swine is the thing that kills niggas. I don't fuck with niggas' religions, and I don't fuck with people's sexualities. But yo, pork is the one that kill niggas. And then I'm living in the neighborhood where niggas well-eyes been cooking pork from Puerto Rico all their whole life. These niggas 99 years old. These niggas 100 years old. I said, oh shit, I thought they supposed to die off that shit. But the niggas that's not eating none of that shit, dying. So I'm confused, but I don't get in across nobody's religion. I don't get in across nobody. What's the name? Nobody faith. That cause kills. Niggas get killed over that shit.
I'm gonna talk to you off air. Something in my brain, but we're gonna chat off air, bro. I love you, bro. This is the Ain't Nothing Funny podcast. Your boy Jay, talk to him. Jay is right back, nigga, and we rolling, we punching with him. You feel me? We gonna. Are you pop locking with him? You know what I'm saying? See your boy? Let me see. Bro, I'm a little nice with one arm. I can do it with one arm. I can't do it, boy. I can't flow with it.
Yo, you know, and you know, I got what's in their hand. Yo, I am Alamo, the press, and no, I did not have no sexual relationships with no porn star. You understand what I mean?
Talk to him, Jay.
You understand?
Talk to him, Jay. Stop saying.
Talk to him. Yo, we back in effect, and we with mad love, man. Come and join us, man, on the A&F, Ain't Nothing Funny podcast, and with much love. And to the other people that out there that couldn't make it, your leg is hurting, your chest hurt, yo, we here for you, man. Brock, what you call him? What he don't have?
My son Eddie got no socks, man. He wear the Crocs with no socks, man.
You know, and shout out to the family, shout out to everybody out here that was watching. And
Ice Pickle, I hear you, my guy.
And Ice Dogs, you already.
And shout out to Skites, your godson, man.
Happy birthday,
man. Happy birthday, my geyser. You know what I'm saying? Aries Gang live, man.
Big up, yo. Big up to all the April babies.
Aries Gang, man. Aries Gang.
Big up to
guys, Aries and Taurus, man. All April.
Big up to my godson. Big up to Big J. Big up to my grandbaby. You know what I mean? Like all this April shit, this back and everything. Big up to Peyton, man.
Oh man, tell Peyton, man. I owe her a gift, man. Tell little mom I forgot she's an Aries Gang too. I apologize, man. I'm busy, man. But this Aries Gang in the
yo, I gotta show you some shit that she up there with her pops and them and these other rappers. You know them niggas out there doing their thing and shit. Doing that music and shit. But I'm gotta show you something. They took her out. Let her help them perform on the stage, had a little fun and shit. So you already know she's in the team of rappers, so getting that money. So she's secure. And Ain't Nothing Funny, man. We love y'all. Yo, big shout out to Big Mike for coming on there today and shit like that. And big shout out to the people that went in light. And just watch
the show. Man. Where my son Fats were, man.
Where he at, man? Yo, you know what I mean? Where he at, man? Yo,
don't be no sucker. Fats.
We got love for you, man. And yo, check this out, man. We constantly trying to hold your back. We got your back, and we there, and we all family. And with that saying, man, we out, bro.
Man. Peace to the gods.
Peace.
We out of here.